welcome to my channel. You're watching my MerMay series where I am sketching a new mermaid every day this month of May, filming it and uploading it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So this is day 31. Yes, the final day of mermaids. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I am so excited to be done. I feel accomplished. I feel relieved. I feel a lot of things, but mostly just like really excited to be done. This was an interesting challenge. I definitely have felt different ways about it over the past month. I think when I started, I was like really refreshed and inspired and excited to do it. And then I kind of hit a couple road bumps where I did some that I really didn't love, especially like day 6. That was like a low point. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like had to find my groove with this. So it's been a really interesting challenge. And I think I have like a couple of things that I learned along the way that would have like made this a lot easier had I known it going in. So I want to kind of share those a little bit. And just kind of talk about my general thoughts about this challenge. But before I do that, I will talk about the drawing itself. Today's prompt was sparkle. And if you don't know that, I am using a list of pattern prompts to fill in the tails of the mermaid with a different pattern each day. So that's been things like stripes and spots and floral, all sorts of different prompts. So today's was sparkle. And I like the word sparkle. I like things that do sparkle, but drawing sparkles was like not really working for me today. So not super thrilled with this pattern that I drew. I just kind of went with like the like diamond sparkle and like some little specks of circles and try to do a little bit of like shading, but I work really flat, so it didn't really make sense. And I don't know. Overall, it's a good mermaid. I really like the pose. I like her hair. I like how the inking turned out. But, yeah, I don't know. The pattern came out a little bit strange. But, you know, it's been 31 days, so I'm allowed. So some things that I learned when doing this challenge is I think picking a color palette was really crucial for me. And I think kind of limiting that down. When I look back at my like first week or so of these drawings before I switched to using all greens, I'm a little bit disappointed with how some of those look. I really think if I had approached this with like a certain color palette in mind, it would be a much more cohesive collection, and I think it would have been a lot stronger of a work. So that's one thing that I'm kind of thinking about as I look back at these. Let's see. Another thing is like I wish I had kind of practiced my mermaids a little bit before I began. Looking from like my mermaid on day 1 to my later mermaids, like their body style is so different. My day 1 mermaid has like a lot of detail to her anatomy, like she's curved, she has a belly button, she has a lot of negative space around her body. And what I decided and kind of learned along the way is that I like these like chunkier mermaids that are a little bit more curvaceous, and you can kind of even see in the sketches where I'm using like a very rounded form as the base of the body. And I think aesthetically that just like works a little bit better for me, and I wish that all my mermaids matched a little bit more in their body style and didn't have these first few that are really like svelte and like slender and like curvaceous and stuff. I like my chubby mermaids a little bit better. Some other things, the quality of paper that I used, I thought it would be okay because I use this paper a lot for like just regular black and white ink drawings. But it definitely reacted differently with the markers. Specifically, you can see throughout the series, my Blick Studio marker did not like this paper at all. There are days where it is just streaky and it's a total mess, and I know it's not the marker's fault because I've used it on other paper and it's beautiful and I love these markers. I have like 6 of them, but working on this just plain copy paper, it totally backfired and made a huge mess on a lot of the days. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that. Let's see, some other thoughts. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Color palette, using the right tools and the right paper, and kind of having a style in mind before I began. But I think that's kind of what was fun about this challenge, that it was a true challenge because I didn't know exactly what I was doing each day. I kind of had to learn as I went and kind of develop a process and a style and kind of get that like muscle memory going of like, this is how I draw a mermaid. So it was kind of interesting for that aspect. And it was something that I would never have done on my own. I don't really draw fantasy at all. So this was like definitely outside of my comfort zone, and definitely like an interesting push for me to kind of stretch my skills and try something a little bit different. So overall, I'm really happy that I did it. I don't know if I would do it again in 2018 for the month of May, but I don't know. I'm really happy that I finished it, and I feel really accomplished. And I love my mermaids, and I think I will have some cool things coming down the pipeline with these in the future. I kind of have a couple of feelers out there of like something that I can do with these. So if that happens and comes to be, then I'll make an update and let you know about that. So just kind of stay tuned if you're a fan of my mermaids, and we'll see what we can make out of them. But that's all I have to say for today. I've kind of been talking for a while now, so I will let you go. Thank you so much for watching this video and listening to it. I really appreciate your support. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel. I have 31 days of mermaids, so that's a lot of videos to watch if you are so inclined. So please, please, please check those out. They are all in a playlist for you called MerMay 2017. And that is it. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, criticisms, anything at all, you can let me know. I will respond to you. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I really appreciate it. 31 days of drawing. It's been good. So I'm happy that I was able to share it with you. Thanks again for watching, and bye. And